Welcome back to Into the Veil. This is another Route 66 episode. Got Jeff with me today. We drove all the way up here to a place called Ann's Diner to come get this stamp. This video is going to be really, well, this part of the video is really short because we're about to head to the Will Rogers Museum Memorial and get the stamp there because we cannot get one at Ann's. It's out of business. Like, it's gone. Like, it's up for sale. Because we're closed for business, so folks, we cannot get the stamp for this. This really sucks. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to get a damn stamp and finish this book. As there is, it's not here no more. I wish they had the stamp hidden up here somewhere and you could still stamp your book, but yeah, it's straight up closed. This sucks. How am I going to complete this book? They've got a new book. I wonder if they've added a new location. Oh, it is a big old smoker over there. Well, bro, I guess we'll go eat some hamburgers in Claremore right quick.
Yep.
Well, that sucks, y'all. No stamp. Didn't see that one happening.
No chicken milk fried steak either.
Yeah, we were looking forward to eating like chicken fried steak and chowing down.
I had my stomach set on that.
But sign, there's the building. I'm at Ann's Diner, y'all. No stamp on this, so we'll see you here in a sec. We're heading to the Will Rogers Museum. See you in a bit. All right, we just made it up here to Will Rogers Museum. So we're gonna go take a walk through this, get the stamp at this location. Still sucks that Ann's is closed. Jeff and I, we just stopped at Carl's Jr.'s instead. So if Ann's was closed, we went to Carl's. So had some really good burgers. But we're gonna go in here right quick and go to this museum and show you what's up.
Bookmark some of these parts on the back.
Sweet.
And this is the lady in the gift shop, and you said you wanted your book stamp.
Yep.
Um,
Can we get that on our way out?
yeah.
Okay. Is the new book in there? The new red one? Okay. We need to go grab one of those too.
Yeah,
It's cute. It's got the 100th anniversary in the center of it.
Okay.
Yeah, we just took about that too.
Whoa.
Do you want to get that now? Or
Yeah, let's get the book now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We can just get the stamp now too.
might as well have hands.
Ooh. What do you have here? How about this?
Here's the new book, and let me make sure it's stamped.
Is all the locations pretty much the same as the last?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, they got all new locations in this one.
There's some of the same. There's new ones.
Oh,
Did you both
dude.
want one of these or just?
Yeah, I want one too. I'm still gonna get my original one stamped, but here, Jeff. There's the stamp book.
And then you get one of the other these two books.
Oh, shoot.
One is political comments or by Will Rogers, and the other one's general.
General quotes, political quotes. Dang. Man, I'll take one, Jeff. You get the other one so that way we can read both. That's cool. Yeah, let me set this
Do
down
you
right
guys
quick.
want a free will?
Oh, what? Dude, check it out, Jeff.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. That's too comical thing right there. Think I'm getting me a magnet because I want to hook the magnets.
Sweet. There we go, y'all. Here's the stamp. Get this knocked out.
Yeah. This one here. Yeah, isn't I can see I've been to
Wow.
been to there too.
Boom. Got the stamp.
I
We're
collect
about to rock and roll to
magnets
this place,
whenever I
y'all.
go to. Yeah.
Do you want a free will?
Yes, member.
Jeff's getting hooked up. He's got his first stamp book. So I've got the new stamp book now. It's totally different. So hopefully they still honor this old one. And looks like I'll have to start on this one. This has got a bunch of new locations. This thing's thick. Dude, that sucked hard to start all over.
Yeah, no joke.
$6.50.
No joke.
Man, take a peek at this. So we're in the gift shop. Definitely got some books. This place is really cool.
I do, please.
Super cool.
This is the smallest bag we got.
Definitely got the penny smash machine. So we're probably going to have to do one of those before we take out of here. Some really cool stuff. A bunch of Will Rogers. Got toys and stuff back over there. Cups and mugs. Yeah, you know what? I'll take a bag so that way it'd be easier to carry this. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I've just said. There's the penny machine. I was like, definitely gonna have to smash a penny before I go.
I know, man. I was like,
Since I collect all those, I've got a little book that I put all my smashed pennies in.
yeah.
Sweet.
I haven't got one of those since I went to that McDonald's over in Benita.
From the overhead McDonald's.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be cool to go in there.
The McDonald's at one
That'd be
time.
cool. Yeah, that place was really cool when we were younger. Now they got a Subway in there. Yeah, they got a Subway and a McDonald's in that place. Yeah, there's some really neat stuff.
They were just re-windows at McDonald's.
I love the little statues. All right, dude. Let's go check this place out.
Yes.
This is, yeah, I haven't been through here in a while, man. It's like all of his saddles. Mr. Will Rogers. Dude, that's cool.
Oh, a little chair, yep.
It's a lot of metal work, man. It's a big museum.
Yeah, El Charo. That was that Mexican.
Oh,
restaurant place
yes.
we were talking about.
Yeah, we were just talking about up there going in Claremore.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, El Charo.
Dude, some of these saddles are crazy.
Oh, wow. It's got theater in there too. That was really looking.
See, I thought, was that the way that used to go down? I remember going downstairs one time, man, and the downstairs area it's like really freaky. Really, really freaky. But they got sketches of Will Rogers in here. Check this out.
I wouldn't want to be out here anyway. The freaking. Whoa. This would be cool to overnight.
It'd definitely be cool to get locked down in here.
It would be really cool. It would be well worth it.
Find some weird stuff. Whoa, yeah, let's go up in there. What is up in here? Oh, what is all these?
They got a bunch of stuff.
Press the button to begin, huh?
Yeah, don't tell me that.
All right, push it, dude.
Press the button.
For Claremore Rogers, his life as a cowboy and a Cherokee were closely intertwined. It is this heritage that built the foundation Rogers Ranch,
I like this.
creating a strong legacy for his son Will and Cherokee Nation. Clem's parents moved from Cherokee Nation to Arkansas, settled into the Golden State District, Indian Territory in 1835. Clem was born January 11, 1839, in what would become Adair County, but his father was killed a few years later. His mother remarried, and the family ran a small merchant shop, laying the foundation for Clem's future on the ranch. Clem's life as a cowboy began in 1855. At age 16, he left school for Cherokee ranching, driving 500 longhorns to Missouri. Clem then began his own ranch in the Cooney School District, managing cattle, trading with Osage and Cherokee settlers. Clem stayed a successful rancher-farmer through the Civil War, where he fought for the Confederacy, but the ranch was destroyed. Clem began to rebuild, and by 1870 moved his family back to a new ranch along the Verdigris. The 1880s were boom years on the ranch. Clem became Verdigris country pioneer, the first farmer to raise wheat in the valley, build barbed wire fencing, and regularly rotate crops. After the war, Clem began a second career in politics. He served 5 terms in the Cherokee Senate, was district judge, president of the Cherokee Livestock Association, appointed to the Cherokee Commission, and involved in Oklahoma statehood proceedings. In 1898, he retired from the ranch. His son Will took over, and Clem moved to Claremore, where he invested in business and real estate and was active in civic leadership until his death on October 28, 1911. Will Rogers encountered friends and family at the ranch, which greatly influenced his worldview and career. From a young age, he honed his cowboy skills and learned about life on the ranch from stories around the campfire, affecting his career and path to fame. His father Clem's values and Will's own native ancestry also had a great impact on his life. Will left the ranch in 1902, beginning travels that sparked his path to becoming the most well-known Native American of the 1920s and 30s, often reminding audiences that he was a Cherokee. Clem's life as a ranch connects to Cherokee emphasis on skillful trade, communal land ownership, serving the greater tribal community, while his political work promoted Cherokee efforts of self-government, serving the tribes as elected officials. Clem was a visionary and an optimist with selfless spirit who was committed to helping the Cherokee. Activities at and near the ranch continue to influence the Cherokee Nation today. Cherokee spirit drives their commitment to serve its citizens and help them build a lasting legacy.
Well, that was kind of cool.
That was real cool.
That was cool.
That was really cool.
What's back here? Whoa. Yeah, this changed. I remember this place being here, and they had a bunch of heads and stuff hanging up through here like animals. They've definitely changed this since the last time I've been in here.
Kind of reminds me of like a boardwalk.
It does like remind me of Willow Rock.
It does. Kind of
It'd be cool to come in here and do an investigation and do like an Estes method in this room.
yeah, I mean, heck, dude, just do it overnight itself would be very promising. But when they do that,
It's a lot to read.
Kill Creek too.
Let's get some light.
That place is on it.
That's cool. The arrow from the Cherokee Heritage Center in Tahlequah. A bow. What are these? Oh, press blocks. Like newspaper. What is this thing? 1866 Cherokee Law Book. It's all written in Cherokee. Boy, he's got a big old rack, doesn't he? Huge.
Maybe that this orange.
Certificate of election. This is his dad. Let's kill that light. There we go. See if that may get a little bit better. It's hard with the lighting in here, y'all. It's all of his family members. Wow. This place is really, really cool. It's like $10 to go through this. Already got one stamp book, but I think I'm going to go back and get the new stamp book. I think we better start on that one. They said there's a lot of new locations, so it looks like I'm going to start this whole journey, not over, but it's just going to get bigger. We got new stuff to do, but let's keep going through this place. But this place has got a really weird vibe. There you go. It's a rattle. Honeysuckle dart. That's cool. A dart right there behind it. Some moccasins. All right, let's go find Jeff. Did he go in here? There he is. Here's the homie. Oh, look, it's Cyrus Avery, dude. The guy that invented Route 66, dude. He's buried in the same cemetery my grandpa. By the way, y'all, speaking of the Cyrus Avery episode, it's on this Route 66 playlist. Go find the Cyrus Avery episode. I tell the whole story of how Route 66 began here in Tulsa because of one man that's buried here in Tulsa. Well, we're in Claremore, but in Tulsa, which is Cyrus Avery. He built a bridge that connected east to the west of Tulsa across the Arkansas River, and that created the Route 66, and it goes all the way up to Chicago and all the way out to California. But this is cool, the Route 66 part.
Let's remember the spirit that paved it, the spirit of discovery, of community, and of an Oklahoma cowboy who helped us see ourselves a little clearer.
Speaking of Route 66,
So hit the road, folks.
Chicago is where one end of it is. Down to Oklahoma. All the way to Santa Monica. Yo, check that out, Mr. Capone. See some Bonnie and Clyde down there too. Oklahoma people that start a lot of crap. A lot of these I've already filmed there. Like there's the DW Coral, the well before they screwed it up. Let's see where else have I filmed that? Mary Beth's place. Shout out Mary Beth. We're here at Will Rogers now. I've done that. Totem Pole Park. Been there to Pops and filmed that one. There's the Round Barn at Arcadia. We filmed that one. It's pretty cool. Most of those places I've already filmed at. It's pretty neat. So let's keep going through this. I think there's a theater over here. Looks like there's a theater back in there. What is this, dude?
It's the copy of the Will Rogers study room.
Like his actual study room?
No, it would be. This is just it's kind of like a, just a
Recreation of it.
Right. Like something that like he would have. But then you got a lot of It's a picture of him and Shirley Temple.
What?
When she was just a kid.
Sorry, y'all. Pan through that really quick. I want to go see that Shirley Temple. What? No way.
Yeah, Shirley Temple.
I don't know if this lighting will do any better. There we go. That's a lot better, y'all. Spencer Tracy and Will Rogers.
This is a crazy place.
Charles Lindbergh.
The emotional center of the home, this grand room was used daily by the family and their guests. Passage up the stairs leads you directly into Will's study, continuing to reflect the Rogers' thoughtful values.
Jimmy Rogers and Will Rogers, singer.
Will Rogers created a comfortable home environment that blurred the lines between work and play, allowing him the comforts of an orderly but relaxed atmosphere to create in. He was incredibly successful as a featured, syndicated columnist in most of the nation's newspapers, and a regular writer in many popular magazines, as well as a star of radio and movies. The large Monterey desk sits in
This is really neat, y'all. All right, let's go here and check this out. He's a mini theater. A bust of Will Rogers. This is kind of a weird feeling. It's like all of his posters, movie posters, all the movies that he did. So Will Rogers was an actor and was known for not just acting, but was really good with a rope and did a lot of cowboy rope tricks. That's Will talking right there.
You don't know my wife. Worst thing ever happened to you was the revolution. And you shall go with me. Yeah.
This is pretty neat. It's a lot of pictures. I think these are just, this is a gold with picture. So yeah, these are all still shots from doing the movies that he filmed. But yeah, you sit in here and prop down here and watch a little movie. It's pretty neat. Cupid the Cowpuncher. Dude, I didn't know he was in that many movies, dude.
No, me either, no. Not even close.
What is this stuff? Like his hats?
Yeah, top hat right there.
Some of his hats. The top hat from that photo. That's cool.
Oh, Will Rogers, baseball fan.
Yeah, here in a little bit when we go to the Claremore History Museum, go get your other stamps since they're open today. We'll walk through there. It's really small, and you can see the pro baseball team that they have there. They got the bats and stuff. Like his branding iron. Wooden statue, that's pretty neat. There's quite a bit to see here, man. This is called Maddox Leather Art. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
That stuff is called Maddox Leather Art. Yeah.
Yeah, but the nose. Yep, talking about it.
Guess recreations. Venezuelan saddle. That does not look comfortable at all. There's quite a bit to see here, y'all. This is a big old painting. Crazy cool. I like how big and open this is. It's all like really big and open. Plus I got my bag to carry all my stuff. Makes it easy. There's Claremore. You get to overlook it. By the way, y'all, right over through here, let me zoom into it. There's a hospital. That hospital right there, that's where I was born. That's where I was born. Through the life of Will Rogers Gallery. What is there so much? All right, we'll go through this and we'll circle back. Definitely go out there. Right on the other side of that is his grave. There, up underneath that is actually, well, there's his tomb's right there. Oh, sorry, right there. And then all of his family's up underneath it in the crypt. What is this? Oh, when they started building the museum here, the groundbreaking shovel. That's where we're at. This place has been here a minute. That's what he was known to say. Never met a man that I didn't like. I don't know if that's smart or not. If it's smart, that means that you don't like them, just don't meet them. Oh, check this out. Yo, that's cool. Very cool.
Spokesman voiced the feelings of the whole country when he said, "We're sad today, millions of us." And it was also said then, about once in every 50 years, a personality is developed on the American scene whose qualities of mind and heart make such an impression upon us that most of our people in every walk of life generate an affection for him.
That's
Such
neat.
a man is Will Rogers. Now he is gone. The funerals of Wiley Post and Will Rogers were held at the same hour.
All the different stamps and stuff. That's so neat.
Now two-hand roll.
I don't ever remember any of this back in the day. I don't ever remember getting to go through here. This is all new. This is new stuff for me. I think this is all closed off back in the day. But this is neat. Oh, look, this is where he's doing the rope tricks. That monkey.
Will Rogers was not ambidextrous, and he found it very hard to rope with the left hand, especially with throw-ons and throw-offs like this one.
Pretty cool. This is ropes.
That's me there in the background.
What's other saddles? This is a lot. Oh, is this like a school thing? What is this? Third grade, Stuart Rosa Elementary. Oh, that's cool. This is like a kids have made this stuff for their local school project right now. They're all numbered, so I guess they got like a. This is cool. Let's look at these. Some pretty cool stuff that these kids have made.
Yeah.
All third grade.
I couldn't do it. No patience for it.
No patience.
No.
Got some Lego action there. I guess she's about to get done on the train track. I think I've investigated that place before. I think that's in Garnett, Kansas. So I guess, no, actually, that's Will Rogers' birthplace. All the cowboys and Indians, that's really cool. They painted them. Never met a man I didn't like. That one's cool. Tables and chairs.
His enchantment with flight ignited in 1915 during a thrilling ride in Atlantic City. He forged friendships with legendary aviators.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Including
Popsicle sticks.
Wiley Post and Admiral Jocko Clark. Despite enduring several plane crashes, one of which left him with broken ribs, his devotion to air travel never wavered.
Ken, that's neat.
Striding on the stages or stepping in front of the camera with the same ease.
I think they're supposed to be laying down, though.
His journey into entertainment began with
So Will Rogers, when he, the Riddler, we found him. Somebody call Batman. Will Rogers died in a plane accident. Him and Wiley Post were in a small plane that went down, and they both died in that plane accident. Looks like this is all offices back here. Yeah, it's all staff offices and stuff. That's really cool. The third grade, like their little projects. That's really neat to see all those. Really, really cool. Oh, we got some more on this side.
Spencer Tracy.
Oh, look, there's one
And others.
from the plane crash.
In the vibrant tapestry of the 1920s and 30s, few figures shone as brightly
Interesting.
as Will Rogers.
Cool.
He was not merely a celebrity.
That's
he was
pretty
an
neat.
icon revered by all walks of life.
Got like the wax
From
candles
royalty,
for the hat.
like the Prince of
boot.
Wales, to notorious dictators such as Mussolini, and even the Pope himself, Pope Pius XI. His curiosity about the world and the people within it was boundless. He could engage in conversation with nobility or share a hearty
No, it's
laugh
a paper plane
with everyday
craft.
folks.
I see
He
now.
always said, "I never met a man I didn't like," and this encapsulated his optimistic outlook on life.
Oh, that's
Will
pretty
Rogers
clever
had
to
two
use the
great
Yellowstone.
passions that fueled his vibrant spirit: aviation
That's pretty
and
cool.
filmmaking. His enchantment with flight ignited in 1915 during a thrilling ride in Atlantic
All right, sorry.
City.
Let's go back
He
to these.
forged friendships with
There's just so
legendary
much to look
aviators
at.
of his time, including Charles
Another plane
Lindbergh,
crash.
Wiley Post, and Admiral Jocko Clark. Despite enduring several plane crashes, one of which left him with broken ribs, his devotion to air travel never wavered.
That's
Will was a
pretty neat.
natural performer, comfortably striding
Jocko
on the
Clark.
stage or stepping in front of the camera with the
There's
same
Wiley.
ease as individuals His journey into entertainment began with the Texas Jacks Wild West show in South Africa. He then graced various Wild West shows before
Wiley
landing
Post.
with the
Okay, so this
illustrious
platter was presented to Wiley Post by the people of Milwaukee for his flight around the world. Wiley and his navigator Harold Gaddy. Oh man, they did it. They circumvented the globe in 8 days and 15 hours, 51 minutes, July 1931, and that's the plate that they gave him. There's the writing; it's hard to see. This says Wiley Post.
Hal Roach from the Little Rascals and legendary film director John.
This says Distinguishing Flying Medal awarded Wiley Post by Congress in 1932 for his aviation. That's cool.
In the vibrant tapestry of the 1920s and 30s, you think your show is bright what's built in boxes. Today he's not here from the lake of America.
I think that's his funeral. Yeah.
Will Rogers once said, "When I die, my epitaph is going to read, I never met a man I didn't like." I'm so proud of that.
That's it, dude. That's the place that goes downstairs. That's the freaky part. I'll be down there in just a second, dude. That's weird. We found it. Now I know where we're at in this place. I didn't think I'd been back to this way, but I guess I have. I just don't remember. It's just been, I was like in my teenage years. It's been a while. So check out this typewriter, and then we're going to go down there.
I took charge of Will Rogers' body, and Mr. Blower, I turned Wiley Post's body over to him. Next day, Jill Cousins came in for the bodies.
Oh, they're talking about recovering the bodies from when he died, or when they died. There's the plane crash. One of the plane crashes. No, that's it. That's the plane crash. And there's them covered. Oh, that's crazy. What is this? Pontoon cat. That's the cat from the plane that they went down in. Holy crap. Piece of the plane thing. Wow. This type of plane they were in. These items were recovered from the wreckage. Eyeglasses, stamp, magnifying. Whoa. This is the stuff that he died in. Look at those glasses. Boy. Dude, that's freaky. This is the stuff that he had on when he died. I just heard like walking right there like a creek. Okay, this is getting weird. All right, so let's get down here. This is the place that used to have the children's stuff that was really spooky when I was a kid. Yeah, this is it. This is so weird. It's like hidden doors. That's an actual door. You see the doorknob. That's what makes it so eerie down here. This here, that make it look like a bank vault. As it is, it's an actual vault.
Good to rock up building. It's written.
Okay.
It is so close.
Dude, it's so weird. Schedule of events. Is that this for this year? Yes, it is. It's all the events that they're going to be having this year. Oh, and like movie night, dude. I think I'm going to take one of those with me. It'd be kind of cool come up here to a movie night. But yeah, this is weird. Look. Yeah, this is the children's room. This was weird. They used to have one where you could get in front of a camera and act like you're on TV somewhere. Theater. Where you can get up there and act. Man, this place just has a really weird vibe down here, y'all. Like, really strange vibe. Whoa, it's like all the costumes in here. What's up, y'all? Yeah, it's a weird feeling down here. Puppet theater. That'd be so weird if a puppet jumped up from there. Whoa. Yeah, it's weird down here, y'all. Like, this is spooky. That's so weird, that song be on down here. It's really weird to have that song on. Just like children's toys. Some of it's comic books. What is this? Lincoln Logs? Dude, it's a big old pencil. I guess this is pretty cool. You know, bring your family here, bring your kids here. The kids come down here, they can build and play, be interactive. But as an adult, that scared me. Being an adult, being the only one down here, this is weird. Very strange.
Will is fed. Where we find everyday objects, so they do food, extension cords, whatever. We're going to try to do the flat and thin with it. That means Will Rogers' first road trick. So tune in. Sweet tarts. Will they work? Won't they? Find out.
This is gonna make a
To
sweet
make a
tart
long
rope.
rope, we must connect the sweet tart ropes.
Okay.
together. We're using toothpicks this time.
That's kind of a
So let's
cool
find
little
out.
area.
Will it spin? There's my lasso. Let's do the flat. Loop spin.
Guess that goes outside. Dude, it's so weird down here. So weird. All right, let's make our way back up, see if we can find Jeff. I think he had to go use the little cowboy's room. Yeah, that's weird. Hang on, what did I pass? Is it an elevator? I guess we can just take the elevator up. Okay. I heard it again. Sound like metal tapping. But there's nobody back there. I was the only one back there. The only one back there. It's weird. It's a cool place. Definitely strange. Sequoia. But let's get up here and find Jeff. Time tunnel. So look for the time tunnel. When you see the time tunnel door, that's the one that goes downstairs. I swear I could hear walking by me.
Another Will Rogers thing.
It's really weird. Let's go check this out again, see if Jeff's in here.
This time at the Mulholland Trip, just off the pike at the World's Fair in St. Louis.
No. I don't know where he's at. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, hang on, we didn't go down the other. We just did this one. Let's go down this other way. I don't think we went down this one, did we? It says View the Life of Will Rogers Gallery. Yeah, we didn't go down this one yet. Whoa, check that out. That's cool. That model boat. Set on April 12, 1945, the Liberty ship was torpedoed off the west coast of Wales en route to the continent. Due to the bravery of the crew, the ship made a report to be repaired and sent back to sea. The SS Will Rogers was eventually scrapped in 1971. So I guess that's what that is. Yep. See if we can light it up better. There we go. Submarine called the Will Rogers. This is pretty cool. I didn't know he had the submarine also named after him. Diorama Gallery. Dude, why is museums just so freaky sometimes? It's his house, his boyhood ranch, which is up in Ulagal, not too far from here. This is like the school. This is school days for roping Willie. Guess he liked to practice roping everybody. That's pretty cool. These dioramas. This is Claremore, 1895. This is Burning Calves in Texas. Trying to get the light glare off of it so you could see. It's literally really dark back through here, so that's why I'm trying to use light for a little bit better. Whoa. Here we're going to start on this side, and then we'll finish on this side. So, nope, we better not. I see what it's doing. It's his life. So, cattle drive to Kansas. Dude, that place downstairs, we'll run back down there. That place is weird.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
Did you go through the whole thing?
Yeah.
all the kids' toys and stuff. It's weird, dude.
Yeah, that's the stage door too.
Steer roping,
Got a
puppets and all that stuff down
yeah,
there.
I've seen that. Now that would be weird.
First radio broadcast. They just kind of keep getting smaller. Maybe it might be better with the light off, y'all. Family Man. Nope, you really can't see back there. There it goes. Yeah, it's better with the light on. Newspaper columnist. I was filming Connecticut Yankee. Guess I'll have to sit down and watch this sometime. This one says relief trip to Nicaragua. This is pretty neat, isn't it? This is final scene. That's when he died. That's crazy. There's quite a bit to see here, Jeff.
Just a lot more than what I even thought.
That's what I was saying to the camera a while ago and telling everybody, I was like, man, this is a lot more than I remember as a kid.
Yeah, there's just a lot of things here.
Well, you want to go outside and see his grave?
Yeah, you gotta go up this side though.
All right, y'all. Me and Jeff, we're going to go outside. I'm going to take a tour around the outside, show his grave. Before that, I'm going to run back down here this gift shop, sorry, y'all, and get a stamp in this book, of the second book, just in case. So we'll see y'all outside. All right, y'all. Didn't need to get the stamp. They pre-stamped the books when you come here. So when you come here and get the book, oh, that's really neat. Just looking down through there, y'all. When you come get the book here, the book is already pre-stamped, so that's a bonus. So we're gonna make our way around this outside this courtyard and run down to his grave. Go give some respects. It's beautiful out here. Over there is Rogers State University. It's the college here in Claremore. But there's the outside of it. It's where we watched in the back that video a while ago. Everybody was sitting out here in the back when they're doing the dedication. That little part of that clip, that's pretty neat. A little windy. Lots of windy. That's cool. It's hard to see what it says down there on the bottom. Like a picnic area outside. It's pretty good sized grounds. Not really saying too much, y'all, since we're out here by the burial. Up underneath us is right where we're walking right now. Up underneath us is the family crypt. And I'll show you the entrance to it here in a second. Jeff's making his way around it and go down there and he'll see it. But Mr. Will Rogers are buried right here. Eagle, Oklahoma, November 4th is when he was born, 1879. Died in Point Barrow, Alaska, August 15th, 1935. But he's right inside there. This has got everybody that's buried down out there, up underneath us. There's a lot more down there now, like his whole family's down there. They just had one buried down there last year. Just a couple months ago, but there's Claremore City. And of course, it's got his quote on the back side. Never met a man I didn't like. Five Oklahoma is financially responsible for the tomb and garden. Frank Phillips. That's crazy. Dude, Frank Phillips was one of them that helped pay for all this from Phillips Petroleum.
Look at her name.
Her middle name is America?
Yep.
Mary America. That's cool.
Yeah, I seen that doing one of the pictures that they have ever.
Here, I'm going to show you something down here, Jeff. Walk this way.
There's a cellar door down here that's locked up.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's to get into their crypt. I didn't know if you'd went down there.
Yeah, I did.
I did a TikTok live out here one night and walking around this thing late at night, and it was kind of weird down here.
But that would be a very spooky area to go into. Just cellar down here.
Man, if I could get down here to investigate, dude, I'd have them unlock it and come. We'd get to go in here. That'd be a heck of a hill to go down on your sled.
Oh yeah. Yo, they probably do that.
They probably do.
But yeah, get in there.
Yep. Right down there and past them doors. Family crypt, the tomb. Pretty cool, isn't it, y'all? So if you want to know where the family tomb is, to the Rogers is right there. One site.
This tree was actually from his ranch.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, Dad planted
Planted it from his ranch, and
yeah, there's a bug. Probably got hit by thunder or something. Hit by lightning.
big old tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I bet you it was massive though whenever it was grown, full grown. Up on that big as this.
Well, y'all, got Jeff here, got the stamp. We went to the museum. That's a lot to see. Sorry I didn't read a lot of stuff. If you come here, definitely expect to spend probably at least 2 hours. We've been here already an hour.
Yeah, easy.
At least 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours to go through this. Take your time, read all the stuff, learn the history. We know the history because we grew up here. But yeah, he's a trick roper, did a lot of movies. Went with Wiley Post, got in a plane accident in Alaska and died. And
Yeah, only go 50 feet.
right,
Only 50 feet in the air.
50 feet up, and then got his memorial in the museum. So pretty cool place. But we're out of here, off to the next place, and we'll see you on the next Route 66 episode. So love you, stay freaky, and we'll see you in the Vale. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, bro.
Adrenaline spikes with every step we take. into the veil. Into the veil where the quiet speaks. Fragments of voices the darkness keeps. Every signal pulled from the unknown. We hear their stories, not our own. No hype to sell, no fear to reveal. Just honest echoes. Into the veil. Into the veil. Into the veil. Shadow figures slip through broken light. Corner shifting at the edge of sight. Footsteps hit with nobody near. Heavy knocks that split the air. Objects moving without a sound. Poltergeist rhythm shaking the ground. Static bursts through the spirit box tone. Answers cutting straight to the bone. From whispered EVPs in silent rooms to candlelit circles in quiet gloom. Spirit boards tracing letters.